Welcome to Navrang Expressions. Friends, today I'm going to announce a new exciting news that I have been waiting to introduce to everyone here and in India. So we are starting a new branch in India, and which is going to be all handled by Pallavi Mehta.
Namaste.
In Indian culture, Navrang means 9 colors.
So, would you like to explain why Navrang?
Sure. Navrang means 9 colors, as I mentioned, and the colors also represent different energies in our body and their organs. Like, for example, color red is related to heat, and it's related to the organ that is heart and the small intestine.
Oh wow.
And so if you have black and blue, it relates to cold, and it relates to the bladder,
And kidney.
and the kidney. You are right. We have been working together for many years. This time I decided that we will start a branch in India where we both can share our knowledge and share our case studies.
And heal everybody we can.
Yes. Do you want to say something little bit about one of the therapies, what we do?
Yes. This basically, we deal with energies in our body. They are known as the meridians, and we have 12 meridians in our body. And these can be treated with different therapies. Like the basic therapy that we treat is with the color therapy. As she rightly mentioned, we use color therapy as each organ represents a different color, and based on that, by just a mere application of that color on the organ that is affected, we can practically relieve you of the pain, swelling, or any other ailment that you have. Right, Smita?
Great. That's awesome. And what about the seed therapy? Something that we can use from our kitchen counter?
Oh yes, this basically is an alternate therapy healing, and that's why we are talking about the now rungs. And the second rung of this therapy are the seeds, are the grains from our own very kitchen. You don't have to go out. The moment you have pain, you think there is something wrong with one of you have ailment like a simple cold cough, you can have the seeds, or for example use the black pepper.
Yes,
From the
absolutely.
kitchen for the regular cold cough. That really gives you a lot of relief from this regular ailment, especially in the US where you have unpredicted climate.
That is very true. I remember helping few of my clients and my own family, if you remember, that black pepper applied on one of the thumb corresponding points really helped them stop their running nose.
Not only that, it's just a part of ginger, a small piece of ginger, while applied on your palm can relieve you of the cold or probably of fever. So yes, these home remedies, the second rung, which definitely would be of great relief for you and your family.
That is true. With my 35 plus years of experience in this field and different therapies that I have been learning, you know, as we have talked a lot about and we have helped other people. The third rung that we would talk about is going to be, well, what do you want to talk about?
Well, why not the old ancient acupressure and acupuncture?
Absolutely. Acupressure is so famous right now, especially in US, and it's getting its feet in the market everywhere in the world because a lot of healing and pressure points are all over our body, in our meridians, local points, correspondence points, right?
That's right. Why don't you tell our friends about the difference between acupressure and acupuncture?
Oh, absolutely. Well, acupressure was many years ago that when I was reading a book called Acupuncture Without Needles, Of course, there are two different therapies, but very well related and integrated within each other. Acupuncture, they use the needles, stimulation with the electrodes, but acupressure, we just use the pressure points.
Yes, and believe me, fingers have magic. And yes, we only use our fingers to stimulate those meridians, those corresponding point, and oh, there, what a relief. So that's all about acupressure and acupuncture. But yes, there's something more to this. We call it as sujog. That's a fifth rung, remember?
Yes.
And sujog is about, su is hands, and jog, that is J-O-K, is all about the feet. So as per the old Chinese tradition, it's all in your hands and feet. So whenever we treat people, it is the hands and the feet that we touch and give you a lot of relaxing feeling, and probably get rid of that pain, irritating pain in your body. So we talk about sujog, under which we have magnet therapy.
Yes. And we have the moksha bhakshan.
Yes, moksha bhakshan. Well, the word is big, but it is just a small herbal cigar kind of a thing, which it's an herbal heat that we we just put it around the painful area, and with that herbal heat, you again are relieved of the pain.
That is true. Sujog has many more
Variations.
That is correct. And with Sujog, of course, many of you who have been coming to me already know how we can help you with a simple, massage on these areas, and that can relieve your back. We can do other things while, moving your hands and having the roller in between your two palms, and that actually helps stimulate the lungs and the stomach area and many more, right?
Yes. Not only that, it relaxes you from a lot of depression, anxiety, and a lot of other things that one faces on day-to-day basis.
Correct.
Now we come, of course, to the sixth or the seventh, in fact, rung of our therapy, and that is going to be, we are going to talk about the magnet therapy, which is a different therapy where we are talking about the bar magnets, which give immediate chakra magnets, Biol magnets. These various magnets are used either on your fingers, on your palms, on your body, depending on the severity of the problem. So of course, besides this, we do have cupping, which we do a lot in India. It is it's a very well practiced therapy,
right.
Which basically has the suction of the blood from the affected area. There's no blood oozing out. It's just kind of a suction, cups,
moving the muscles.
Pressed against your body.
Yes.
And then released slowly, so the circulation which has stopped, the nerves which are blocked, probably due to pressure or some depression of the nerve, gets opened up and releases you. You won't believe it's from the whole spine. So anyone with a stiff neck or a spine problem or shoulder problem, anyone, any kind of thing. In fact, I'll tell you of an incident where we got rid of the fever. A person was having 104-degree fever.
Oh wow.
And with simple cupping therapy, we got her fever down to normal.
Wow.
And just 2 back-to-back sessions in 2 consecutive days, she was absolutely a normal person, and she had no tablets to be taken.
Wow. So actually, Pallavi, I don't practice much of the cupping in US, but I do cupping on some of my clients when I feel so and they allow me to. But as you know, friends, cupping is real. I know there are cupping therapy in some places in the massage parlors that they use. And I know you feel the difference, but it is a little different kind of therapy because it's related to the acupressure points, it's related to the sujog correspondent points. So that's a wonderful way. And I know in India you guys do a little bit more than what I do there, because we have license constraints, we have legalities that we can only use certain things in US.
Yes, and there is gua sha with a simple. It's a
I
simple.
think isn't it like a stone, like a marble stone or something that
Yeah, actually
it's-
they were made of the rhino
horns?
horns.
Oh, I see.
The original. Now, of course, we do not use real stuff. So it's more of that material that we use and being rubbed behind the back or the affected area. Of course, that
I
is
see.
gua sha.
That's awesome. So in the magnet, and then now the gua sha and the cupping. So there are so many different ways and therapies and modalities that are all incorporated into the acupressure sujok therapy, or the alternate healing, which is catching very fast in the market
With no side effects.
with no side effects. Also, in US, I'm just letting you know, as you have been listening to me, but I want to know the Indian friends and the US friends more about the reflexology part of it.
Yes.
The therapeutic reflexology that we get done is amazing, especially it works wonders when you are doing it on anybody having any kind of serious ailments, even people with cancer patients taking chemotherapy. You do regular reflexology on them, they get a natural detoxification of their body. This helps the chemo to work more accurately on the body.
That's right.
It helps to have the patient come out of the cancer or any other larger. There was one a heart patient in US. I wanted to talk. So in our Cook County where I am practicing, we had the whole county that sponsored about $3 million to train the nurses in reflexology.
Oh, that's nice.
This happened because one of the nurses had learned reflexology, the therapeutic way, and a heart patient who had come out of the surgery was very well, completely out of danger, a successful surgery. The doctor left, and within 5 hours, suddenly he was losing his breath. Everything was going haywire, but the nurse used her presence of mind, started giving him reflexology, and he revived by the time the doctor came.
Oh, that's really, really great news.
Exactly. So reflexology is one of the more important part of your daily life. Other therapies you may come when you have ailments, but I suggest people should get reflexology at least once a month to keep their body moving, to keep their body more toxin free.
That's right. And finally, the last and the main rung, the color, is ancient old, nothing else but yoga and meditation. And I think that is a must for everybody on day-to-day basis. At least give yourself 30 minutes of your time to keep yourself absolutely fresh and make your body more flexible and away from all the common body aches. So I think Smita has been a great yoga teacher in the US and has been practicing, and her meditation styles also have been really relaxing. So Smita, I think definitely you can give it.
Sure. So before we end, you have learned and you have heard about all our 9 rungs, which is nerve rung. And you all know that expression is that we are expressing every color, and you saw how we did express. To end and to understand what yoga meditation can do, how about we both practice and let them know how we can relax ourselves, even if we give ourselves 5 minutes of our inner peace to resurface and have a rejuvenating and refreshing day ahead. Shall we?
Sure.
Okay, friends, so let's end this, and before we do so, come with us, join, take a deep breath, keep your spine straight, close your eyes, and just be with yourself. Make sure you face the palms towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Slowly exhale. And as you follow your breath, You feel your body calming down, your mind calming, relaxing as you let all your stress move away and all your brain cells are being replaced by fresh, new, rejuvenated brain cells as you get more oxygen with this exercise. Let's end with 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and slowly open your eyes. Thank you.
And the last tip, please do not stop your medicines while the treatment is on. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.